Akwande Thokozani Sanbanani, Thokozani Bogogo Nabamkulu, Makosa Makulu Makosi Amatle. Hello, good people. My name is Gogo Mpao Kamudi. I want to talk about Oguti. I think a lot of people are selling themselves short. Sometimes not having enough information about who you are, where you come from, why ancestors chose you specifically. It gives a problem to other people not to really trust themselves, not to believe in themselves, not to really appreciate who they are. Because ngeke bakhethe nje amadlozi wakho nje for mnandi, they will not. And I want to reiterate and explain again that when you were born, wena ngane yedlozi bana babadimu mtasekhaya, when you were born, wena ancestors came to earth. That's what I want to tell you. Because when you were born, you're no longer yourself. Your ancestors take over your life. They do take over your life. They control everything else about you. If you're going to prosper, if you're going to succeed, if you're going to be wealthy, if you're going to do a lot of things, they will decide what you are going to do. If you don't agree with them, if you're not in agreement, if you don't acknowledge them, somehow they give you some kind of a space ukuthi okay, asimiyeke kancane simdedele ngoba akaka-understand ukuthi kwenzakalani. If you haven't noticed ukuthi mhlambe unedlozi, it's not your fault, they will never punish you, but you have known that you have idlozi, and you don't acknowledge them. Sometimes bayakunikeza isikhathi, and ancestors, they are not that harsh. They give you time, they give you space to acknowledge, to take it in, to acknowledge in them is most important. So I want to say again that if when you were born, ancestors came to earth, ancestors relived again. They relive again in you, their spirit in you. When you are in the physical realm, they are in this in the when you're in the physical, but not they are in the spirit realm. It means you are one person with them. If utshelwa ukuthi wena uguliswa amadlozi wakho ayakugulisa, bakubophile, bakukwatele, bakufulathele, there's something that you did, there's something that you said. So it is important that it doesn't matter if you just find out that your ancestors are in you, baphila phakathi kwakho. There's a big intention with your life, about your life with you. There is a big journey that you're going to take. So you are an ancestor yourself. Ngiyazizwa ukuthi ngithini. You are an ancestor yourself. Makutshelwa uthi unedlozi, you have an ancestor in you. Wena undlondlo, uyidlozi self. That's why ubizwa that's why your name has to change. That's why ubizwa ugogo mkhulu, prophet, ubizwa umakhosi. That is the reason. You can't just be given a new title when it doesn't mean anything. It means because ngeke sisakubiza ngegama lakho nje. I can't be called Mpho anymore. I cannot. My ancestors bazothukutela bavukela ulaka bavumbuke bahluthuke bayakwata. They want me to be addressed with my name. No more. No more will I be addressed with. They will never allow people to address me. Well, other people, mina ngiyabayeka nje bakhulume. I don't say anything. But kuabantu abaziyo abanolwazi lokuthi mina ngugogo ngumkhulu ngumprofet. Yeah, I will correct them immediately that don't address me with my ancestor's name, because I'm no longer that person. So if they chose you, if you were born, they reincarnated, they were born, they were born again. It's a rebirth of them in you, and you are no longer there when you are there in a physical. That's why they would control everything else about you, because they're taking over. Because as much as singafuna ukuyikholwa lento, singafuna ukuyivuma, singafuna ukuyi-accept, it is so much to deal with, so much to take in. I don't blame people that really don't understand. It will take long. You can't just immediately understand everything else, because when you are chosen when on amadlozi, they've taken over your life. And kumele uqale lapho nabo 12. Even 8 years, from 8 years, there'll be a lot of changes in your life. Lana impilo yami ihlukile kakhulu. And when you recall back to your childhood memories, you can tell that your life has been totally different, and you wonder why wawungafuni ukuhlangana nabantu abaningi. You wanted always to be alone, not talking too much, being in your own space. There was somebody inside of you. There were people inside of you. There are people inside of you that have been controlling the whole process, yokuphila, ukudla, ukuxhumana nabantu, everything else. And when you forcefully ignore, disregard, reject their narrative, their messages, their intentions, they step back. They step back and they just cause a lot of problems for you. They cause you amapati, bakvalela, nje, a whole lot of things. So they make people hate you and wena ungazi ukuthi kanti kwenzakalani. So it is important that you acknowledge them. You don't, and you must tell them that, look, lena bo kukuli ba ntatemogolo ha ke tsebe gore le bo mang, mara ke batla le nthuse go understand this whole thing. Help me understand, what does this mean. Tell them you're not rejecting them. Tell them, look, I don't have information about you, but I was told gore ke na le lona badimo, mara I don't understand. Thokozani bogogo makeba manzini sangwayo nyamagaishi anyamapepesi. I say this because they're acknowledging what I'm saying. I call their names because they're saying, yes, we agree with you. Tell them a ke le tsebo le bomang ene gore why le batla gore ke be ngaka na, why le batla gore ke fodise batho, ke gena le challenges into saying ke understand this better, because aksiyona into elula, aksi into wonke umuntu angayi-understand, and it takes a long, but don't doubt them. Don't doubt them. Other people, they doubt their ancestors even though they have proven beyond, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain this. Even though ancestors have proved themselves so well through other people, ukuthi lo muntu simchazisele ukuthi wena ukhethe ukuthi ube so, but people just seem to doubt, they just continue to doubt their ancestors. And mina ayikho into ongayenza phezu kwaloko ngikwenzile ukuthi I must convince a person. I don't need to convince you. I just need to give you the information ukuthi idlozi lakho letheni. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to try to convince you that your ancestors bayaphila. I'm just gonna tell you that, look, this is what they're saying about you, and just acknowledge them. Don't swear at them, don't curse them, don't say anything bad, because they don't forgive. Ancestors, tabaxolelani. And noma ungasholesa kangakanani, you will go uphahle emfuleni, ehlathini, utlashisa dikerese, utshise impepho, ubulaye dikuku. They will just ignore you. Ungabathuki. Don't ever useyika babaroga or wabanyefula. Never. Ungabahlazi ukuthi hayi la madlozi ayikho into bangenzela yona, mina lezi zinto angizithathi. If they love you so much, they will make you sick. Mina I rejected them at one point. In fact, it was not rejecting them. I said, mina ngeke ngigcoke lezi zinto. Years and years ago, there was this beads I had to wear, and she showed me in the dream, Gogo. I said it out. When I woke up, I saw them on my feet. Ngemehlo amoya. And then nakaraina ngeke ngigqoke lezi zinto. Yo. Ngagula. Inyawo zami zababovu. Ngomlilo zivutha pe, ngishiselwa. Mengeza ngene emanzini zishisa. And engazi ukuthi inguliswa yini. Kanti it's me. I said it, kira mina ngeke ngigqoke lezi zinto because bathi angisho ngikhulume ukuthi ngoba kuyiqiniso. Tell others. Maybe now you did the same thing. Right, mina ngeke ngigqoke lezi zinto. And look at me today. I'm wearing so many beads. I only remove these beads when I bath. God, now I will not wear those things. 2 weeks yonke. And I was still working then. Ngingene emanzini. And that water was not that hot. Mangifake inyawo zami, imilenze zami emanzini. Umlilo wakhona. It was too much. So I just want to relate this ukuthi bakhetha ngoba they know, and they will control. Look, they will make you do what they want. Ukuthi uyavuma or avumi. That's another story for another day. But they will force you. They will look for you. They will look for you. They will find you. But just make sure that I can't ikhuluma ebhedini ngabo. Ungabathuki. Like I say, if they still have a good intentions kawena, they have intentions ezihle ngasonke ngawonke umuntu. I guess they can't just choose you because Akwande ngikhulumile, ayi sengishilo okwanele. Akwande Thokozani.